I think this is definitely a chance of it getting through Parliament, but there's now doubt. It's not just the 4. She's lost 12 over the last few weeks of altogether, cabinet and other ministers. It means that it's going to have a hard job in getting through Parliament because Prime Minister May has upset people from all sides, including the Remainers that we call the Ramonas, because they feel we're still in the European Union but with no seat on the board.
Well, how would you like to see this play out, John?
I would like to see the 1922 committee vote for her, against her, and remove her from the leadership of the Conservative Party, and therefore get rid of her as Prime Minister, who's betrayed the country and worked for Europe in secret. The document isn't even disclosed yet, something like the Iranian nuclear deal with America. And we could then have a new leader in the Conservative Party without a general election, if they can get rid of her in the next 2 weeks, which is easy if they vote her down in the 22 committee and vote for re-selection. And
okay.
I understand that Mr. Rees-Mogg has already tabled that motion.
So let's talk about the reality here then, John. Is this likely to happen? I mean, you know, or is there another way that Theresa May well be voted out and perhaps we get a second referendum?
I don't think there's a chance of a second referendum. The referendum has already been done. It's like trying to rerun the Derby if you didn't have the winning horse. So it's already been done. There is Brexit. The country, people voted in the country for an exit from the European Soviet, which they're now calling it in Britain. And I say Soviet because just like Soviet Russia, they have an elected parliament in Europe, but they give it no power. They have an appointed commission like the Politburo, and it is becoming increasingly more. And you saw it just this last week. President Macron, outstandingly rude to the American president, his guest, and the Americans have saved Europe twice, and outstandingly rude and trying to, with the political correctness, or of course all inspired by communism, trying to say that patriotism wasn't the same as nationalism. And then you have Merkel a few days later announcing a European army, obviously will be under control of Germany. And now you have Prime Minister May betraying totally the will of the people as expressed, not through parliamentarians, but a direct vote by referendum. And a terrible betrayal. She sidelined the negotiators, the Brexit ministers she had two, and they both resigned, foreign secretary and these sort of things, sidelined them, took all the negotiations to herself in secret. Still, we haven't seen the document, 500 pages, and we haven't seen it. Just like the Iranian deal, as I said. And it's a disgrace.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.